families came into McDonald's, ordered several kind of food and also a milkshake, and consumed it in the restaurant. First, they didn't understand what is happening here, and they started to ask these people, why do you choose milkshake in the morning? At first, it was very hard for them to answer. It's not trivial. It's not trivial for people to answer these kind of questions, but they found out that the thing is they hired the milkshake to make the morning commute more fun, because they were sitting in the car for an hour or even more, and they wanted to do something in the meantime. And their problem was that if they chose a banana, they became very hungry very early.
Done with it quickly. So it's like a banana doesn't last long, right? You just like finish it quite quickly.
Yeah, if they chose a bagel, everything was full of cream cheese. If they chose donut, then everything was sticky. These like circumstances and these pains and frustrations with other products, so they hired a milkshake. Why? Because it's thick, it takes time to drink it, and it doesn't look that unhealthy like a Snickers bar. Because some of the respondents said that once I ate a Snickers bar, I felt very guilty that I ate a dessert, a cake, as he said, in the morning. So, what is the job here? Help me stay awake and occupied while I make my morning commute more fun. And if you know this job, then you will understand who are your competitors, what are the price ranges, and so. So what did they do? They make the milkshake a little bit more thicker and also put small particles of fruit in the milkshake because it make it more surprising and more fun. So because this was the job of the milkshake, to make the commute more fun. And also for the other segment, for families, they also made a smaller version, a smaller cup size, because it was for the children. And what was the job here? The case was that parents told a lot of no's to their children. No, you can't buy a toy. No, you can't stay up late. No, you can't have a dog. And finally, they arrived to the restaurant and the children asked, can I have a milkshake too? And they were able to connect with saying yes. So in this case, the milkshake job was to have a connection between the parents and the children.
And also it's like a smaller size, right? And also the healthy part as well. So if you make it look more healthy with fruit options and you make it smaller size to fit children, compared to make it more thick and bigger in the morning, it is kind of like different products for obviously different jobs, but they actually addressing the real need behind the job.
Right. So in the jobs to be done framework, there are three important things: the job, the pain, and the game. The job that we already mentioned, help me stay awake. The pain are the bad outcomes, frustrations, and related risks. For example, in this case, the banana is too fast to eat. Other products makes a lot of mess. And the third one are gains, which is usually benefits. So, for example, these little chunks of fruit, nobody would choose a milkshake because there are little chunks of fruit, but it's a nice added benefit. And maybe it's more likely that somebody would purchase again because they like it.
Just these examples of pain, gain, and job for university as well, like what we talked about, McDaniel. So what is the job there? And what is the pain and what is the gain?
Okay, so the functional job, okay, we will go one layer deeper in the job. Okay. So the functional job might be that I want to get a degree to get a job. This might be a functional job.
It's same with the car from getting A to B. So it's kind of like very like raw, very not so sexy, just like getting something done. It's like functionally getting A to B, getting a degree, and so on and so on.
Yeah. The second one is the so-called social job. So, for example, I want to look like an educated people in the eyes of my friends. I want to make my parents proud. So you want to impress other people. So second one, this is a social job. Third one is the emotional job, that you want to feel in a certain way. In McDaniel example, Budapest has an image of a party place for young people. And we found out that parents choose the price range of the university, and usually students use the actual city of the university. And this is something related to emotional job, that students want to feel themselves good, they want to have fun in their youth. So next one, in this example, what can be the pains? What do you think?
I came across this actually, and it's most of the time just either way you don't know what to do in life. So that's kind of like buying some time for yourself, or you try to finally impress your family because they always ask and nag you okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to study? And that's kind of like putting an end to these questions. And it's just kind of like, okay, now I'm applying to university, I'm working on it, and then you are free. So I think these kind of things mostly, in my experience. What is your experience?
You are totally right, because McDaniel College is a so-called liberal arts college, and liberal arts is some. How would you characterize it?
Getting out of business really quickly. No, it's not the information you wanted to say.
The benefit of liberal arts, as they say, that they teach you